to a limit where it needs to feed. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it. I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
Hello, and welcome to My Mind Over Matter. My name is Rick, and welcome to Sunday Funday. I don't know how much fun it will be, but I'll try to do my best. Say what's up to Albie, number one. Maggie, how you doing? I hope you're having a great Sunday. For me, I was just really out of it today. I don't know why. I think because rain is coming. And I can feel it, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to go to the Big E tomorrow, to the fair tomorrow, because we're supposed to be getting rain, and I could feel it. I can feel this little pressure coming, and I'm not feeling too good about that. Also, tomorrow I have an appointment, a pretty important appointment. I'm gonna go in for a cancer screening tomorrow. So I always tell people, take care of themselves, always look after yourself, go to the doctor. It's for reasons. But I got a I got a cancer screening with my dermatologist tomorrow. So that's gonna be very interesting. She's gonna check my body for see if there's any abnormality or anything that's out of the norm. I know a few spots that I'm kind of concerned about, but I leave it to the pros. So they're gonna screen me tomorrow, and we'll find out where we're at with that. Hopefully it's nothing. It'll be great if it's nothing, but if it's something, I'll let you guys know. I got my joint rolled up, as you can see. Ta-ding! So I'm gonna light this up in a moment. Um, if you want to join the show, you're more than welcome to. Um, I think I think I'm gonna need Maggie because I feel like I want her to pull me three cards. Three cards I want her to pull me, but it has to be from a specific deck. So hang on, Maggie. Don't pull anything out yet because there's a specific deck that I'm eyeing on, and I'll let you know which one it is in a moment. Let's go ahead and put out the link to the show. It's just I don't like pulling cards for myself. I've always been like that. I don't pull cards for myself. I just don't. I let others pull for me. Like how I pull for others, I let others pull for me. I just don't. I don't. I just. There's two things that I don't do from like I don't do readings for my partner, and I don't do readings for myself. Um, it's just as I love how other psychics they do my readings and stuff, and they go, "Wait." I like when they get surprised. They're like, "Hold on a second, like there's something about you." I was like, "Yeah, I know." It's not nothing out of the ordinary. It's special. But today I was really tired, really fatigued today. Um, I just for some reason I was just really, 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 really tired. I have been having a lot of gassy experience, like um, a lot of burping, a lot of like like internal gassing. I'm like, I took some Tums, so it'll help with that. With the acid, because I've been getting some little bit of acid reflex, but my tummy is not doing the best. I haven't been eating much anyway, so it's like I wonder why. I just hope that I don't have to go see another doctor. I feel like this is the time to go see the doctors now before it gets cold and wintry. So this next few weeks is basically straight doctor's appointments. Um, but let's bring in Albie. Yo, Albie, what's up?
I'm good.
Good, good, nice. Me, I'm just feeling a little off today. Just a little off. It's more like it's fatigue. That's what it is. I had smoked some of this medicine. It'll make me feel better. And then I got like I don't know, it's just when you feel a little off, you feel it, right? So it's like I feel this fatigue. And I got this dry cough, which is not so bad. Just try to get through the show. Maybe do like a 3 hour show here. It's Sunday, so I'm not trying to be here for 4 or 5 hours. No, I'm going to take it easy today. I don't mind if I do 2 hours today, and then I could get back to relaxing and enjoying this Sunday of mixed energy. Very mixed energy. Like I could feel the mix. So yeah, sorry for being so damn quiet. It's just I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on with me. Just this weird feeling. Oh, hubby's in bed. Oh, I hope he's feeling much better. I know you're mentioning that he wasn't feeling too good. Okay. You know what? Let's go for that golden deck. That golden deck you picked up, the one from Treat Yourself. Let's go with that deck. It's a right away deck. It's but hers is golden. It's shiny. It's pretty deck. Really, it's so flashy. I'm like, it's so flashy. I was like, I don't even want to like shuffle it. If I was to ever get a deck like that, I'm like, so unique, so vibrant, so golden. I'm so I don't know why I'm so tired today. I was feeling good yesterday. Today I just feel really well. I was a little tired yesterday. I was tired in the morning, but then I got going. But then now I feel tired and a little off. And and it's just I just think it's just fatigue. Because I need a few days and then I have things on my mind too. So it's like because I do have cancer in my family. So last thing I need is another fucking battle. I was like, because it's another fight, and I think everything's gonna be good tomorrow, though. Whatever happens, happens, and whatever fight that they put me in, I guarantee you is gonna be prime time, and it's gonna be the main event. And trust me, it's showtime, and I'm gonna knock that bitch out. Whatever I have, I'm gonna knock it out with a park. My phone is yahooing. Why are you yahooing? I gotta put you on silence. Um, I think our government is just a fucking joke at this moment. It's like the biggest joke. I don't know. I feel weird living in America right now. I really do. I don't feel comfortable. The leadership is just. I rather have a fucking pineapple as a fucking president and an apple as the vice president. Because let me tell you something: when you mix them together, you make a great ass fucking smoothie. And these two morons that are president and vice president of the United States, it's a fucking joke. How can people vote for these people? I just don't get it. I mean, put your priorities and your bullshit to the side, and put your feelings to the side, and look and see what's fucking going on. Like, how are people are so brainwashed? I don't get it. I don't get it. And it just shows and proves to me how we're so far apart and we are not together. And as much as you think that we're united, we're so divided. And it's not going to work if we're divided. They're winning, divide and conquer. That's what the governments are doing. And they're taking advantage of us and our money and our benefits and our everything. Like, we're being like money laundered every fucking day here. Like, it's despicable. Despicable. And nobody sees it. Like, there's some that sees it. There's some, and there's a good amount, but not enough. Not enough. We need more eyes. Okay, be right with you. All right, Maggie. Maggie's gonna go grab her cards, and she's gonna be like and do her thing. It's just I can't do it for myself. I refuse to do a reading. I since I've been on the show, I've never, I don't think ever done a reading for myself. Like as far as me doing a reading for myself, like no. Mm-mm. It's just for me. It's just no, no. I hear it in my head. It's like no. Somebody else has to do it. Someone that I know and trust. And Maggie's one that I know and trust. And there's not a bad bone in that body that I don't trust. Like she's very pure, good energy. I got goosebumps when I said that too. When I said pure, um, it's just we live in this world that we're captive. We can explore our domain, but we have to return to your area of living. And there's some that explores and go out of their boundaries, and that's cool. You know, it's good to go out and explore. It's good to be out with nature. It's good to get on vacations and explore the world, you know, discover the world for yourself through your eyes. But for me, I feel like we're in a zoo and we're in this big ass pen. We're provided oxygen, we're provided water. Other than that, you have to survive and slave yourself to become someone and be successful at what you do in order to be comfortable within your cage. Um it's just I don't know. Even this whole Jesus thing, because today's the baby. It's the baby Jesus. It's the poster child day. Every Sunday is the poster child. Um, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta repent. Oh, you gotta submit to Jesus." Okay, but my question is that if you are so highly on this one individuals, what happened to the ones before? Why are you not acknowledging them? I mean, why are you not acknowledging a lot of people? I mean, there's so many people before the baby Jesus, and yet we want to focus on just this one individual. I can't. I just can't. And they're like, oh, you're going to burn in eternal hell if you don't follow Jesus. Well, you know what? I like the heat. So bring it. Because I'm not afraid. Wherever I go, where's my next journey? I'm going to make it so freaking magical that it's like, oh man, the excitement of the next life. But with that said, let's bring in Maggie and Hobby.
Hey,
Hello.
I'm
Hi.
downstairs, as you can see. I can't see me properly. I'm- it's all right. I've got them.
Yes, those
What you
are
have for? But what I normally do when I do a read, and it's my signature thing. I pick an oracle card, but I pick these because they've got actual symbols.
okay. And I'm very into the galactic like force.
Yeah,
Like you have no idea.
but this is my signature end one. It's called the Rebel deck,
Oh.
but I call it my Fekit card. You'll see
Right.
why when I pull it at the end.
Okay.
So
All right. So let's gonna go ahead and jump right into it.
yeah, I'll
Yeah,
pull
it's just been the reason why I asked for this reading is because I've been feeling weird, and it's just the energy is just a little off
yeah,
balance.
it's off. It's off.
And then
That's
what I'm
the one for
noticing,
you.
and what I'm noticing with the world and everything that's going on with the world and stuff,
Oh,
I feel like it weakens me because it's just so sad, and yet nobody's paying attention.
yeah. I'll read what it says after I've pulled the cards, but you've got rebalance. Number
Definitely.
18, which figures with what you're saying.
Mhm.
You change it. I think most of us are, and it reduces to the 9. So I'll read that, what it says at the back, the guidance afterwards. So I pulled that first. Let's get your. I do love these cards. I read for myself. I don't like reading for myself, but I pull like a few.
Yeah, right. It's just not.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
Because like I'm trying to focus my energy, right, and then someone else's energy, and
Yeah,
I need somebody else to focus and then do a reading for me. Like I don't, I can do my own reading, but it's just I'm gonna manipulate it to what I want it to be
yeah.
or what and then it's like no, I can't do it. I just won't do it.
So if I was doing a full-on reading, I'd validate them. This one wants to stay out. You can stay out there. Right, I'll cut them. I'm now gonna.
I would definitely like to do a reading in Salem with someone
Oh,
from there.
yeah.
They
There's
can just
someone put a tarot tip saying the best readings that you can get is on the 31st of October, the 1st of November, or May Day.
yeah. You see, because that's the Halloween, right? That's the seasonal witches. It's the day of spirituality, like with the dark side, and then you have the Day of the Dead on the 1st of November, and that energy is very strong. Those 2 days, so many people are doing so many rituals and so many things, and
I've got results coming tomorrow, and all, Rick. How uncanny is that?
Yeah,
I
tomorrow
had
here.
an MRI scan and a hip.
Oh, okay.
X-ray.
Yeah, I got my appointment tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm hoping one. Well, I feel it's going to be okay.
Yeah, I hope everything's fine. They're gonna just check my whole body and
one more. I don't know why, but I want one more.
There's a few areas that have concern. Just a few areas. Other than that, like I know they're gonna do a biopsy on me, so that's fine. Other than that, like just keep moving forward and just try to be as happy and smiley as possible. Because everything's gonna be okay. Either if it's bad or good, it's gonna be okay.
Well, the first card you've got out is a 6 of Wands, which is total success. You can't get any more successful than that. That was the first card. That one come out.
That's such a strong card because like I said, I pull cards. So when I see that, I feel like okay, I'm gearing up for a battle and I'm ready for it. So,
well, you've won the battle. The
yeah,
5 of Wands is the battle. You've won it. You have surpassed that, and you've got the wreath of
oh yeah,
success.
Man,
that was your first card.
Shiny. They are so shiny.
I know. I can't, and I'm on my phone, so and you've got strength as your second card. You can get through anything.
Oh
yeah. Can you see that now?
Now I can.
Yeah. You've got the strength, but you've won the battle. You've won many battles, as you know, and anybody who knows your story does. But you've always had that inner strength, and I love the way it's circling round and it's continue. It's actually surrounding you. in
Yeah.
total strength in whatever endeavour you deem fit that you want to go on. You've got one sideways, but so far, the Hermit. You're
Okay.
shining. Yeah, that's your next one.
That came out the other day too.
Yeah, I think we're all just coming. We're all shining our own light and moving forward. Try not to judge, because we've all been broken in some shape or form. So we're moving forward out of the hermit mode, shining our own light. But we're all just being careful because of everything that we've been through.
I like the background that also has like that spinning
The
in the back.
spinner, yeah.
Yeah. Are all the cards like that, or it's just for certain?
No. It just not all of them are like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, because I feel like I was being sucked into a vortex. Like,
Yeah. And then the Ten of Swords is a death. It's not the death. It's the death. It's the end of a situation. It's the end of feeling stabbed in the back. It's the end of a lot of situations. Resting period, even. It just means you've done one cycle, you're going on to the next. And it doesn't matter which cycle that is, because you've got the success, you've got the strength, and you've done the inner work with the Hermit. So it doesn't matter. It's just the end of a cycle, what everybody's been going through. Please.
yeah. Yes, it's been a cycle. It's been a crazy freaking cycle. Like
Yeah.
this year, I'm surprised that I'm still on here, but I keep pushing because I rather, have you guys around and talk, because when you talk and laugh and
Yeah.
I just feel better.
Yeah, it's weird that I mentioned the Five of Wands. That's the one that come out sideways. I couldn't see it. It was the upside down. But you've gone past that. That was that way. That is like you're battling yourself in some ways. But the other four cards tell the story that you've had the success and you've come through that. And the last one that come out was the Nine of Wands, which is standing alone, stop carrying everybody else's burdens. You've been the wounded soldier. Now you can move forward in your own strength, and you've already got the strength card there. And underneath the deck is the Ten of Pentacles, where you're financially stable. You can move forward and do anything you want, anything at all. That was under the deck. The next one is the Page, but I want to read what that rebalance is, which ties in. It's like you've gone through the dark night of the soul again.
Yeah, it's a cycle. I feel like I went through a cycle, and it's like it was a long cycle.
Yeah, very long. I think it's been a long one for all of us. It says here, emotional upheavals around family or friends may cause you some grief. Steer your focus away from other people's drama. That's standing alone with the Nine of Wands. This is why I always read these afterwards. Where was I? Yeah, steer your focus away from other people's drama and onto the interest that has been calling you, which is this, which is getting to, is it 400 shows you want to get to?
I'm going to get to 500 this year.
500, that's what we're aiming for. So keep focused on that. It's calling you. Skill up, study, delve into a hobby, or go somewhere you've been wanting to visit. Get outdoors in the park, the garden, or the waterfront. You've done all these. Look after you for your well-being. It's all about you and letting go of all the burdens of other people, which I see in the Nine of Wands, taking on everybody else's. And being an empath, you do. You can't help yourself. But you've got to step out of that zone and move into your realm. Now the Fekit cards. I love these.
Nice. I'm at show number right now. I'm at 443.
There
The
you go
show
then.
number is
Yeah.
443. So
Yeah.
we're tomorrow will be 444. So
Oh wow. Yeah, nice number.
figure out tomorrow. I'll probably come on a little earlier tomorrow because my appointment's at 9:40, but I gotta be there by like 9. I like to
Yeah.
get there early. I always get there early. Like my doctor is I always make my doctors happy when I show up early because they're like, yes, get them in. So that way I get to leave early today. One patient down, that's even, because they tell you at least get there 10 to 15 minutes before your appointment. There's some people that they come late and not me. I'm there like half an hour before my appointment.
That's me. Hoping I get in early, I can escape
Yeah.
quicker.
Yes, because then when they see you, they're like, we could sneak them into a room and we could
Yeah.
attend. So it's like the day's gonna go much faster for them. And trust me, these employees, they're hard workers and everything, but they rather be at home
Yeah.
than being running late. Imagine running late because I remember when I used to work and
Yeah.
the doctors, they were always swamped and they were running behind. So these patients were coming out. It was getting dark. So I gotta wait for them because it's like I gotta lock up the building and they're still working. So I was okay with it because that's all overtime, and I did not mind because I was just chill in my office and look at the cameras and I'm like waiting for them and then waiting for the doctor to call me. And then when she calls me, she says, "Yeah, it's all good." Then I close it up, and then she has a way to get out, and
Yeah.
it was so progressive. It was so cool. I really loved that job. I really did. I made so much. I did so good. I mean, I met so many people. It's uh
Heartwarming. Right. Are you ready
yeah,
for your Fekit cards? Because you
yeah.
get
Let's do it.
right. It actually says fuck. Shit is about to happen, but I always change that to feck. Seriously, I'm not joking.
What it says? Fuck, shit is about to get real.
Yeah. And
Oh,
that
no.
is so true. Feck, you need your people around you.
Yeah, you need your people around. Yeah, and you guys are my people. That's why I
Yeah.
come out here and
Well,
there's
you've got two.
oh, okay.
It says here, some good shite is about to happen.
Some good shit is about to happen. Okay. And don't let
Don't let
your
your
issues
issues
fuck it
feck
up.
it up. That's why I call them my Fekit cards. So even
Yeah,
if you've got a bad reading, you can usually have a laugh out of them.
yeah, and sometimes it's those cards make so sense. It makes so much
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. These are, you can only get them in America. I managed to get this set. They've got another couple of sets, but you can,
Mhm.
you
I
can't get them
decided
in.
I decided that I'm gonna hand deliver your deck because you're gonna get other things too. So it's just I rather hand deliver it. I was like, Melody.
Oh no, that's what I was expecting anyway.
Yeah, hand
Hand
delivered
delivery.
personally.
Yeah, yeah. Dead
It's a,
right.
it's a
No,
personal.
that's no problem.
I'm gonna have
No
to dress
problem
up
at
as
all.
a postman from UK. How do they dress? I wonder. I need
Oh,
I need.
like you lot. Trust me, whatever's over there is here.
Oh yeah, okay. Because like our postman, he like I don't know. This one, our postman is funny because he leaves our building for the last of his route. So he usually gets here like 6:30, 7 in the evening.
Oh
And
wow, that's late.
yeah, it's late to get the mail, but it's his last building that he has to do. And he wears a tank top and the blue shorts and his comfortable shoes, and he has his iPods, his earpods, whatever you call those
Yeah.
thingamajigs, those Bluetooths. Um, he's usually on the phone talking to his wife because I'd be waiting for the mail sometimes, and I'm like I'm expecting something in the mail. So sometimes I pass by him and I can hear him talking on the. I'm like, dude. He's like, oh, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Tell his wife because he's hungry. I was like, oh Lord, poor thing.
Was that
Yeah.
was that reading okay for you then?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It made like I'm gonna rewatch it anyways. So
Yeah,
it's
it's always
it,
a good idea to rewatch it because you don't take it all in. But it seemed to relay to me what I'm feeling about
mhm.
stuff. You know,
Yeah, yeah. It's tomorrow's gonna be an interesting. It's gonna be a good day. It's
it'll be
4
fine. Yeah, yeah, it'll be fine. Even when you think it's going to be what's it, it's okay. We
Yeah.
play such mind games with ourselves. I'm terrible with it, you know. I'm
Huh.
the first to admit it, but I'm a Gemini. I can have a right good argument with myself.
Yeah. You could fight a broomstick.
Yeah. Yeah, in my head. We're very mental as Gemini.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah. But in a good way, in a good way.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Funny.
We've had some new extension to the garden. That slabbing I was talking about, that's been
Mhm.
done over the week. My son's done it. Yeah, my middle son.
Mm.
It's yeah. Next is decorating in here. It's just one of them at the
Right on.
minute.
Right on. I know you like decorating. I know you like
Well, we
playing with.
haven't. I'll be honest. We haven't been able to afford to. We've saved up, and everything to do this, and it hasn't been done for years. Everywhere needs doing.
You'll be
It's
able to do
just
it.
one of them. I'm disabled. He's not well. I mean, I
Mhm.
used to do the decorate. We both did all our own decorating and stuff.
Mhm. I don't know. I keep seeing Christmas like lights.
All right,
Um.
yeah, I like my lights.
Yeah, I keep seeing Christmas lights for some reason. I saw lights in your room with the dragonfly and everything, and like
Yeah,
Christmas lights everywhere. I'm like, okay, let me just say it to her because it's pretty
yeah,
cool. For one, I love Christmas lights. I love Christmas.
yeah.
Though the holiday season, to be
I've got
politically
lots
correct.
of things that light up. I've got a little steam train. Like
Yes.
it's like a snow globe inside that lights up. A lot of
Mhm.
things that my friends have bought me over the years, you know, and I've
It puts you in
collected.
this. It puts you in this energy, like this, like kind of like exciting, like the holidays.
Yeah,
Um, and I know a lot of people are depressed, and they get depressed, and and they do get down. I've been that path. I know, I've been
I,
in that path.
yeah. I
Um,
I used to love it better when my mum and dad were alive.
mhm,
I mean, I love it for my grandkids, but now they're all growing up. It's not the
mhm.
same. Although my youngest grandson, he'll be a year on the first of December. I can't believe that.
Yeah, my niece is gonna be. Well, she's just turned. I think she just turned 2.
Wow.
So, and the good part about that is, they moved from
Yeah.
Florida. My sister moved from Florida, and
Oh, brilliant.
she decided to move to closer to me, but not that close, which is
Yeah.
great. She decided to move to New Jersey.
Well, that's not that far from you, is it?
No, it's not. It's about fucking New York. I hate New York. I hate driving in New York. I
You
just
know
there's
what?
something I
Yeah.
hate it.
My
Like
niece has just been there, but it doesn't feel like it's never felt like somewhere I wanted to go.
no, I'm trying to
I-
avoid it.
You
It's
know what?
something always
Yeah.
telling me to avoid New York, even when I go in the highway
And
there
I
and
tell you what, if you come to the UK, avoid London. It's gone downhill terrible.
uh, I just want to go visit you and go see
Yeah.
around your
I
area.
mean, if
I
the
don't
worst
care about
comes,
the main. I really don't care about like Big Ben, and I
well,
see those
I
every
tell you
year.
what, that's a disappointment. It's not that big, and I'm
Big
only little.
Like I watch it every year. I watch their New Year's. So
Yeah,
I see Big Ben and I see the big wheel, the eye
yeah.
where
The
they shoot
what's it,
fireworks
I
from.
or whatever it is. Yeah,
Yeah. And yeah, I do see London, some parts but I'd rather see the countryside. I'd rather see
yeah,
the because I'm more of the country. I'm more country. I'm more like I'm in peace with nature and I
yeah.
like to be around nature. So it's
Well,
like I don't want to
we,
be with the hustle and bustle where there's too many people because I remember I'm sensitive with
yeah,
energy.
yeah. Well, I couldn't do it when it's busy in our own little town. I can't stand it. I get all.
I would like to pass by Buckingham Palace, but it's like that's like a drive by. That's like going there, looking at it, take a
That'd cost
picture.
you 50 quid at least just for a couple of hours to go on that road that goes by it.
What 50 quid? Wow,
Yeah,
fucking bitch. Like I mean, they and there's people that
yeah.
do it.
They've got you because it's not belonging to London. It's a city within a city.
It sounds like here in
Yeah,
America.
yeah,
It's a state within a state. It's
yeah.
and it's a deep state and it's none of your business. It's like, wait a minute, but y'all using our money to conduct this business. So it is
I
part of my
think.
motherfucking business.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers. But the people here are too cowards. Like how they call the politicians cowards, I call the people cowards.
Well, I know
Because
you want to go to Amsterdam, don't you?
I want to go to Amsterdam. I just want to go to a cafe and smoke a joint.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
That's the highlight. I mean, if I get to the red light district, I mean, I always envision me and Doc and Seven and others, maybe you or so, like going to the red light district and just passing by and be like, okay, what, like, what the
Well,
hell?
my daughter went. She didn't realise they'd walked through this. Her and her partner walked
Yeah.
through this coffee shop. They'd gone in one side and it was okay. Come out the other side, and my daughter said her eyes nearly popped out of her head. She didn't know where to put her face. Well,
I'm
that'd
like,
be me. It's because it's just all there in the windows and stuff.
oh Lord.
Apparently, yeah, everything, everything. Yeah,
So we
it's
gotta we got we gotta pass by there. It's
there.
it's just for shits and giggles. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That's why I see
Well,
it
if
for.
you're stoned, you won't care, will you?
Like, I'm more into wanting to go to the cafe
Yeah,
and have me a smoke or two, and then whoever's there with me, if they're gonna smoke or not, if they're gonna drink coffee or tea, that's on you. I'll
yeah,
probably take a tea too, but it's gonna be medicated tea,
yeah,
and I'm gonna feel very good. I want my trip to. I want to feel good,
yeah.
but I don't want to spend so much time in Amsterdam. I just want to spend like one day,
The
and
school, believe it or not, the school one of the schools where I worked, I cleaned there for years as I was working and doing in the kitchens because I didn't have paperwork to say I'd been a manager and ran kitchens and all that. You had to start from scratch. She went every year. She was the secretary of the school, and she
Oh
loved
wow.
Amsterdam every single year. But there's canals and everything. It's a beautiful place.
And it's not so
Yeah,
far. It's not far. I mean, it's just
I
a
know.
hopscotch.
Yeah, it's a half an hour for me on a plane from
Did they
where I
ever
am.
did they ever think about doing this underground like train or something that can like a speed train or something?
There is from Calais to Dover.
Okay. I don't know what they're at.
Yeah, well, that's in France. That's way, 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 way down from where you're going to be in
Oh
Holland.
no.
Yeah, it's a long,
No.
long way. But I
I
don't
don't
think,
want to go to I don't want to go there. France, I
yeah,
saw a lot of craziness going on in France, and um
I don't like,
they having immigrational problems there too.
yeah, well,
Pretty
they're
bad.
all coming here. They're coming here from France because it's only
Yeah.
like, it's, 20, 40 minutes by ferry. And they're coming
Uh,
over on dinghies.
no,
Yeah,
no, no. You
it's
know
just,
something? This all this could be fixed. You
oh,
know what I mean?
yeah,
It's so easy. You know
yeah,
how? Follow the laws that are put forward. It's like if you come illegal, you get deported.
yeah. But they're not doing that. They're putting them up in
What
hotels. So
why can
people,
they not get deported? Like how come they can't send them back? Like get a military plane because they can hold about 200, 250 people
yeah.
and fly their asses back to where they came from.
Well, when they're supposed to stay at the first border they come to.
So fucking
And,
stupid.
and
I don't know how this country or in the world is. It's just there's
oh, that
something going on.
that poor island off Italy that I was saying, there was only 6,000, and all them people there. Oh God, they're destroying the place.
Oh
They only
man.
got 6,000 inhabitants on, people on the island. My teeth aren't working properly. Sorry, folks.
Wow.
And 10,000 have landed. They just, you can't move for people. My husband was showing me on his laptop earlier. It's absolutely disgraceful. Well, that's the same here. We're only a little island
Hmm.
in the scheme of things. We could probably fit 3 of us onto your Connecticut.
Yeah, over here it's I don't know. It's just I hear other countries and I hear from other people and then I try to compare it to like what's going on here and how my energy feels about here.
Mm,
And I'm like, if people really realize the creepy shit that goes on behind your back,
yeah.
it's just no. Nope, Angel. I'm not having you on here today. Sorry, Angel.
Hey,
Um,
Angel.
I
I
know
haven't seen you for a while.
but I'm still not over that. So sorry, buddy. Um, but it's our government is just there's something funny happening. There's a lot of funny things going on.
It's everywhere. Honestly, I believe it's everywhere. It's not just one place.
Yeah,
It's affecting every person.
yeah,
It
it's
really is. I don't know. I know what you're saying because you feel it in your gut. You don't know what it is.
yeah, it doesn't feel good.
No, no. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, it's
And
just
you just can't put it into words either.
nope. It's because I always felt the energy of what's going on. I'm very
I
sensitive
had
to.
yeah, it wasn't last 21st of December because I was in and out of the hospital. Not me
Mm,
personally visiting,
mm,
but the December the 21st, the year before, I was sat here just looking out the window and I had an overwhelming um, feeling of doom come over me. I can't explain it. It was all really overwhelming. And anything like that, I always say to Darren, just remember this. You know, I just feel it feels shit, and it's been shit since around the world. I mean, there's just been one thing after another. It was about the time when they started enforcing stuff, maybe a bit after that.
And it's been happening. It's like when the
Yeah,
shift of energy, you can feel the shift.
yeah.
And I think
Felt
people
it,
are not realizing that this earth, there's things that are happening. Um, and there's going to be a pole shift
Oh yeah,
happening,
that's 100%. That
and
happened
that's
regardless.
that's going to happen.
Yeah,
And I don't think this world is ready for it. Like the
no,
people living on it.
no,
This happened, and it's been in history, recorded. Back in the days, they had their own special TMZ.
what
And
we've just got to remember on that point, though, is we are our ancestors, and our ancestors survived that. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here.
yeah, because what they did was like they were slick. They went up into the mountains. A lot of them went underground, and they
Yeah,
sealed themselves underground. And there's several that
so
they
it's
they
not.
they made it.
Yeah, it's not
They
all
survived.
doom and gloom. Yeah, yeah, we survived. That's what you got to remember. Our ancestors survived.
hmm And and that's what we're trying to do ourselves, right? We're
Yeah,
trying to survive till we get to a certain time when it's our time to move on. We don't know. It's like every time I think of life, I think of it like Russian roulette.
yeah. Well, that's right. Yeah.
You don't
Well,
know.
no, nobody knows. They won't know the hour or the day or the time, apparently.
No, don't know. Don't know. Where I experienced it, right? But I was brought back to life. I wasn't ready
Yeah,
to go. So, but I did die.
yeah,
So I was dead for a while. It wasn't like there was a few minutes I was dead.
yeah,
Um, and that's tough. And then I'm hearing everything. That's the crazy shit. I
yeah.
heard everything, everything. The code, the people, the
That's
nurse.
yeah. That's
The
the
nurse
last
was
thing.
like, "Huh."
That's the last thing to go is your hearing.
Yeah, and then I heard the nurse say, "Oh, he was worried about the surgery. He felt like something bad was going to happen." And I did. I felt something bad was going to happen before it happened, and I let the nurse know.
Yeah,
And she was startled, and she started crying. He's like, "How did he know that like something like this was going to happen?" Like, and she was scared because she was like, "He knew. He told me
mm,
that something was going to happen." And sure enough, it happened. And he's like, I know she was fucking shocked. She was like, "How the fuck?" And then my heart stopped. I talked about it yesterday. I think they chest compressions, and the doctors. When they coded me, they came running into the room, and then they were screaming for the crash cart. They brought out the pads. They put it on me, and like the doctor was charging up the system, and then he cleared, and then shocked me, no rhythm, keep going with chest compressions, hit me with the first epidural on my hand, and that didn't fucking work. And then the doctor, I remember he saying that, okay, I'm gonna shock him, and when I shock him, jump on him real quick, fast chest compressions, and then stab him, like get him with the epidural.
yeah,
And sure enough, they shocked me. Hit like that shock was pretty tough because I think they elevated it, and then chest compressions, and then the epidural, and I felt the life come back into my arm. I felt it. I felt it. Like I was still conscious. I couldn't talk. I couldn't see. Couldn't hear. Like I could hear, but I couldn't mouth out anything.
Yeah.
I was like paralyzed.
Yeah.
And
Well, your body, you wasn't, but your body was.
yeah, and then I felt when they gave me the second epidural, I felt it come in and then go right through here and into my chest, and I felt my heart, and then that's when my chest went up, and then they gave me chest compressions, and the doctor was like, wait, hold on, and then that's when they stopped the chest compressions. They looked at the screen because I'm looking at everything from above. This is like the craziest shit. And PTSD. This is what happens with PTSD. The doctor sees a rhythm, and then he's like, it's a strong rhythm. So he was like, okay, we got a rhythm. We're gonna go ahead and intubate him and medically induced coma.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the? I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't do nothing. I was just, and next thing you know, I'm putting this tube down my throat. I'm still hearing all the shit, and I can't move. I can't say nothing. I can't blink my eyes, and I'm like trapped inside of me, and I'm like, I'm having this tube all the way down, and then next thing you know, I feel the jab, and then they put me in a coma.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something else, but I fucking fought.
You've got the lion. You're surrounded by it. I've just seen it in the card. You've got so much strength. My husband's got that as well. Amazing inner strength that you can't measure.
Yeah, I didn't want to give up. I knew I wasn't done. I was like, this was even before I started my show. This was like
I can
one of the
remember
reasons why I started my show was because of my experience.
Yeah.
What happened to me, and then how gifted I became after, also like more sensitive to people's energy, and I was trying to find an answer, right? So I was, surfing. I remember Rex. I remember Jeffrey Daugherty. I remember that other dude. What was his name?
Wayne Dagger.
Wayne.
You see, that's where I came from. All them.
Yeah, and I was over in Wayne's channel.
Yeah.
Wayne Strager. And I remember that's how I met Doc too. Because,
and that's how I met Doc. And the other one that won't be mentioned.
Yeah, because I guess something happened. He was supposed to go on with Wayne, and I don't know, something happened, and I don't know, there was some beef, or I don't know what happened so much. I know what happened, but it's not like, it's kind of like how I met Doc, and then I remember a lot of people from there. I really don't. I don't know if he's still doing shows on YouTube. I don't know.
Wayne Steiger is, as far as I know. Yeah.
He's still doing it.
Yeah, as far as I know. 1 second, I just want to show you.
Yeah, I haven't followed him. I haven't followed Jeffrey Daugherty. I haven't followed Rex in years.
My husband still follows Rex, and Seven Serpents put a clip up what Rex put up about the menorah. It's quite interesting. That's
I probably end up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fucking strong. That's 100 milligrams.
He's on 124. He was on 300.
Fuck, man. What's man?
Yeah, exactly. That man shouldn't be here. but they've
Yeah,
just changed them.
I was on that too. I was really high. Like when I was in the hospital, like I have so many stories because there's so many times I had major issues.
I
Like
know.
the one that I almost died, the one that had to open me up, after I had just had surgery for a bowel
Yeah,
obstruction.
yeah.
And like I remember, oh, I should share that story because it's playing in my head now. It's kind of like my head is so rude. It's like, all right, here's the next video. I'm like, what the fuck? Give me a break. Like
My
PTSD
head
is
is
really
just like that. My
PTSD
husband's been with me 40 years and he's still half the time don't know what I'm on about.
is PTSD. It is so bad.
You go
It's bad.
from one subject to another within seconds.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
it's like a video that plays and then it pauses, like it's waiting for me to start talking about it. And it's like, ah, come on, man. It's like how many times I have to relive that experience that is so horrible. I have a video of after they did what they did and opened me up. I grabbed my phone. I don't know how I did this. I was so fucking like fucked up in the head, and they hit me with a lot of medications and stuff, and I don't know how I did this fucking video. It's really gruesome. It's very bloody. You get to see the insides, like on my stomach wide, like
oh,
open. It's not. I would not put that on YouTube. Like
yeah,
that would be like a private viewing type of
yeah,
ordeal, and then it's only for selected individuals because it's
yeah. First of
I
all,
I need to get that laptop and I need to pull out that video. I have it. I know I
yeah,
have it. I have it somewhere. I have that video.
yeah,
Um I have to get it because it's in one of my it's somewhere. It's somewhere and I
yeah,
have it and I need to bring it up.
yeah. You know how you're reliving all this. I think you're going through the dark night of the soul again.
Mhm.
You know how you start reliving all these traumas and
Mhm.
stuff,
Mhm.
and you're talking through it. You're letting it go. That's
Mhm.
a good thing. That's what I'm feeling anyway.
Yeah, that's what I have to do here, like to release it and not keep it in.
Yeah,
It's like I have to get it out of me.
yeah,
And like if
it,
I keep it in, that's what makes you sick.
yeah.
You keep the
That's right.
energy in.
Yeah,
So yeah,
dis-ease.
that's why I have this channel so that way people could release their energy. But some people they like Angel came. He wanted to come in to apologize. You saw in the private chat. Um,
I didn't see it, to be fair.
yeah,
I daren't move or touch anything on my phone because I'll
it's in
disappear.
the private chat. Um, and he wanted to come in to apologize, for something that he did on my show, that he went sideways for no reason. I was like, who are you talking to? Like,
Yeah,
like is it me you talking to? Like, and I reacted the way I did, and I handled my situation the way it needed to be handled. But he
yeah,
wanted to come back on here to apologize and stuff, and I just not ready for that energy.
yeah,
Because remember, when you spike up an energy like that, it's too much for me, and I
yeah.
can't deal with
I can,
people like that. I
yeah,
can't deal with the energy. That's why, like the Realist McCoy show, like I like the Realist. That dude, like I can have peaceful conversation and talk to him, and that's fine, and I keep it at a certain tone. But
yeah,
when the aggression comes out, and he gets like that too, he gets a high energy aggression, and then certain individuals on his show just start going a little too high and too much. I can't watch that.
yeah.
I just, I gotta.
No, I'm not saying I haven't done it online. I've done it a couple of times, but
Hmm.
after X amount of shows, a couple of times ain't bad. But I was provoked.
Yeah, yeah, they, and
Yeah,
you're gonna Release the dragons.
And
Hey, seven serpents.
it was about two people that shall not be named.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know them.
Yeah, I know them. The names already came right past me, like woof. They
Yes.
flew by.
Yeah.
So, I
Yeah.
put that one on her in her place.
Yeah.
That one I did not hold back.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame you.
I released.
I don't blame you. I mean, we're sensitives. We'll do anything for anybody, but there's a limit to our goodness.
Yeah,
When people start taking the piss,
they take kindness
and take you for granted, that's when I stop.
Yeah, it's taking kindness for weakness, and
Yes.
Incorrect.
You
You got
know what?
mammy.
You know what? Them exact words, what you just said, you said for a reason, because they were the last words that my husband said to that laddie he found dead a few weeks ago. He said, "You're taking my kindness for a weakness." They were his exact words. Because it sticks out in my mind. You know how certain things do.
I pick up our energy. This
Yeah.
is not the first time this happened. Don't act surprised, girl.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's just the flow of the energy, and I'm hearing things and what to say, and that's how I'm taking it, is what I'm hearing in my mind.
Yeah. I used to have to say to my mate Ellen, I said, "Remember what I'm going to say, because it's not me." And I won't remember. Because sometimes that's how it takes you. You start spewing out words, and sometimes I'm thinking, well, where's that coming from? You know, and you know it's spirit, but sometimes it's nice to be still shocked and surprised, because I think when you say,
I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking because, like, I know everyone here, like Seven Serpents. I remember Seven Serpents from Wayne Strager and Rex also.
Yeah.
And Jeffrey Darty. I remember Jeffrey Darty. He was. I need to dabble and maybe poke my head in there and see what's, because I don't follow too many people.
I don't know whether he's still going or not.
I don't know. I just they just came through in my head.
Well,
So
he got engaged to one of his subscribers, but that went all belly up.
Right
for
on.
some reason. I have no idea.
That happens.
Yeah.
We know.
I was dead tough for him, to be fair, because they seemed really, really happy. It wasn't longer. It was like Anna and Ransom, but they're still together. I mean, they've got a beautiful family. It was around that time.
And you know something? When you go back and you watch my reading for her, like, I'm not surprised that she doesn't come back on here and tells me, like everything that I had told her. Like, and I did it on this show. It was the very first show I did with her.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I got mad with her, is because we did a video, right? And there's someone here that's a subscriber of mine, and I know who it was. It was Lauren. We did a show, a recorded show, and I talked about my past and what I went through and stuff. And they felt that it was too creepy and dark, that they didn't want to post the show. I was like, okay, well, give me the copy, and I'll keep it for myself. No, they deleted it and never sent me a copy of, like, a show that I spent time and energy on to produce. And
I know where you're coming from with that.
I trusted them to
doing for 2.5 years. All the card readings I did on there have disappeared.
Yeah,
But I've got a copy of them all
yeah. So
on the hard
I,
drive.
I got upset with them, and I told them off,
Yeah,
and I stopped talking to them. And I'm the right one. I'm not the wrong one. It's like only because it's my story doesn't give you the right to judge it and then not give me a copy of what I just did. You
yeah,
know. So I
yeah,
never did that ever again with anybody. I produce everything on my side because I know everything will be on here.
yeah,
So it's a big difference. When it's private time, it's private time. But if it's private time where it's and I let them know it's going to be recorded, it's going to be recorded. But I always let them know. I go if it's private time, and if I'm doing a reading for someone, I tell them, look, if you want to record it, let me know. If you don't, that's 100% fine with me. It's private time is private time, and I had to put that in my description, like on my channel, because of that person.
yeah.
Like everything I wrote here was like right after I got into it with that individual, and I've been on YouTube for a very long time.
I know.
Like it's not like I've been on here for a long time. Let me show you my
I can
here.
remember. I can remember us all coming into your show
hmm So
way back when.
here it is. Let me highlight it here. Let me bring it up. Let me see if I can make it wider so we can read it. Let me see if I
You've
can
got
do
no
it.
hope of me seeing it. All I can see is blobs.
Yeah. So let me make it pretty big. Oh, come on. Because I'm trying to get it a little over but without changing the damn channel. You see, like moving it, it's not letting me.
Yeah.
Give me a second. This thing's going to drive me nuts. Okay, where did it go now? Oh, Lord, YouTube, what are you doing? Okay, here we go. So let me see if I can make it wide. Ah.
Just read it out, Rick. If you can see
No,
it,
I
that's
know, but I wanted to for
yeah,
visual. I mean, I know you can see it, but let me see if I could widen this a little bit. It's not letting me. There we go, a little. How is that?
yeah.
Is it better? Let me see. Okay. Yeah, it is better. So let me move this up. I've been on YouTube since August 14 of 2007.
2007, yeah.
I have 56,189 views.
Wow.
And then the
Good going.
description. This is the description, because people want to know. So this is what it's in my abouts on
Yeah,
my YouTube channel. I am a psychic medium empath. Tarot card readings upon request. Private time rules, and this is the reason why, because of that person, I wrote this, because I was recorded without being told behind
someone
my
did
back,
that to me.
and
Thankfully,
other
I never
people.
said, yeah,
No,
I
listen
never
to this,
said anything, but someone
and
else did it.
other people were eavesdropping in that call.
Wow.
So, and that's illegal,
Yeah,
and so forth, because I could have sued the shit out of her.
yeah,
That's where she panicked, but and that's why I came up with these rules.
yeah.
I
Good
will,
idea.
yeah, I will not record you or have anyone eavesdropping during our private calls without your prior acknowledge.
Yeah,
You gotta acknowledge that and ask permission and or permission. It is illegal to record anyone without their permission.
yeah,
I will always ask on camera if you are comfortable being recorded before every reading. Any and all recorded video will not be uploaded to YouTube or any other multimedia platform without first having your prior permission. I respect 100% of your privacy. Please help the channel grow by subscribing. Please donate to my PayPal. And then it has my PayPal link
Yeah.
there. And then thank you in advance.
You want to put a buy me a coffee on there instead of PayPal. PayPal rip you off.
Yeah, I gotta see how I think Termier could show me how to do it because he had mentioned that as like coffee, buying
It's an
coffee.
app.
It's like,
Yeah, apparently it's an app, and you just put your link to that app, and then people donate coffees to you, which I think
yeah,
is a good idea.
and you can see
Because
here how many videos I have.
442.
This is
Well,
443 right now,
yeah.
and I need 5 more subscribers. I lost 1 subscriber. I don't know why.
Oh, I did, and all.
So I need 5 subscribers to get to 400. So we got to get to 400 before Halloween. And if we do get to 400 before Halloween, we'll give away a special prize, probably a deck of tarot cards from Salem on Halloween.
Yeah, but not mine.
So
Sorry, folks.
we need to bring up to 400. We need to stay above 400. And if we are at 400 at Halloween, then I will get a special tarot deck from
I'll tell you
Salem.
what.
And then I'll give it away as a raffle.
Kids or grandkids leave their phone down, I'll be on their YouTube and subbing straight away.
Like I'll put everyone's name into a bag or I know where I'll put it in. I have this nice pumpkin, Halloween pumpkin that I could put the names, and then I'll pick out a name from whoever's in the chat room.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But you have to be part of the show. You have to be here and you have to be in the chat room. You know, I have to put some notes. You know, not only by subscribing, but also participating in the chat room. Your name gets put into the jar.
Yeah.
And whoever I pick out, they'll get that deck.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What I was going to say is, every so often, YouTube go through the motions, and if people aren't interacting with your channel, they'll remove them subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
This happens every so often, so it's not that people unsubscribe. Mind you, BoobTube unsubscribed me to a few channels that I'd been sub to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it happened to me too.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, no wonder I haven't been getting notifications for that.
Mm-hmm. Well, what happened is I'm still subscribed to them, but I'm not getting notifications.
Yeah.
So I don't see if they're coming on or they do anything. I don't know unless I go into their channel and then go into the show, and then I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm supposed to be bells always on, and it wasn't. So I had to unsubscribe and then subscribe and then put the bell.
Yeah,
so that way I know. That's why I know it's like, okay, yeah, I'm good. But let me go ahead and bring in Termier.
Hey, lovely people.
Hey, how are you?
How are you? How are you, Rick and Maggie?
I'm okay. Rick's okay. Yeah.
I'm still a little bit. I'm still a little bit drowsy. I was like,
yeah, but you were
nodding on the couch while I was listening to you, and I took a little nap. I think I had, lucky me, I had the alarm on, so now I'm back at work and I feel quite okay. Well, a little bit drowsy, but you know.
I think it's these the darker nights and the colder weather coming in that's you want to get cozied up and just nod. Or is that just me being a grand?
In Finnish, some people call it ice fishing.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're like.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So I'm okay. I have had freaky, very weird dreams lately. Like really weird dreams, but well, Rick can tell about them in private to you if he wants to, but
Mm-hmm.
uh,
I'll
but
share it.
yeah. So I would love to hear your opinion later about them. So
Yeah, I've got lots of
but
books on it.
two very weird dreams on the weekend. Like what?
No.
There's a few of us having these lucid, weird dreams at the minute.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know a few people that are.
I mean, for example, a short version of it, I was like, uh, in this dream, I was like in outer space, and I was looking at a huge spaceship, and I was seeing these people in like, uh, like in uniforms. They were not wearing like suits or anything like like with plastic
Yeah,
covering front hair or anything like that, but like in a gray uniform, like from a movie scene or something. And then when I was watching the spaceship, there was a small shuttle or a capsule launched from the side of it, and I don't know what the heck was it about. It was just so weird. I was like watching it from the outside of the
yeah.
ship. I wasn't actually inside of it, I believe. I was like, what's going on?
Uh,
I mean, that was just very weird. I have never had a dream like that before.
where it's so real, it's like watching a film, being in a film set.
Something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So I don't know, was it a lucid dream or what?
yeah.
But it was just weird.
It's definitely sounds like a lucid dream, and it definitely sounds like you were looking at maybe one timeline that you've been part of at some
Hmm.
point in time, because there is no real time in what I believe. There is no real time. It's all just fluid, and you can go backwards,
Hmm.
forwards. They say time machine, but you're it. Do you get
Yeah,
me? And
yeah, yeah. I get
your
you.
soul, although you think you're mainly here, another part of you
Yeah,
somewhere else probably
yeah,
thinks it's mainly there. It's hard to describe
yeah,
what I'm
yeah. But it was very,
actually visualizing that's
yeah,
happened to you. You were looking at another timeline of yourself somewhere else, is what I'm
yeah,
getting.
yeah. I mean, my dreams. I'm still sleeping. I see. Hello. Uh, when will you teach me to talk? Anyhow, uh, my dreams have been so weird lately that
Yeah,
uh, I don't know. Maybe they have been just lucid dreams or something, but like uh,
I
I don't
don't
know.
know. It's like they say the thinning of the veil. I think it's, yeah, I'm not sure the veil's there anymore. Does that sound familiar to you, Rick?
Uh,
It's
Go
like a
on, Rick.
gut feeling.
Yeah, it's like the veil, oh, the veil's been lifted. To me, it's like the veil's not there. It's like,
Hmm. Because Crown uh, was talking to me. She was talking to me always like about taking down the veil, and I was wondering what does she mean by it.
yeah,
So,
it's like when we see spirit, that veil, for that moment in time, I can see a physical thing, although it's not
mhm,
physical, I can actually see it. So in that moment of time, the veil has been lifted for me, but that happens all the time. If you like, the same for Rick.
mhm,
You either feel it, see it, or
yeah,
something going on. But
yeah,
I feel that it's going for everybody, and everybody's having all these amazing experiences. I think they're amazing. Some can be scary, some can be downright evil, something,
Yeah.
you know, it's not all fairy stardust and, you know, all the good stuff. There's bad stuff as well.
Yeah.
And I think everybody,
I compare like what I have to like, okay, like if you've seen the movie Doctor Sleep
no,
and you see the individual, he has this voice that's talking to him,
yeah,
and that's like me. That's what I
yeah,
hear when they're talking to me. It's
yeah.
like I don't see them all the time, but I hear them all the time.
Mm.
Always
Yeah.
hear those voices. It's like it always talks to me every day.
I warned them, I just don't want to see you. Just touch me, I feel you, you know, give me the thoughts and words in my head, but I don't really like seeing you. The last,
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't. Yeah, I have my experience with the paranormal. Like I'm very sensitive to paranormal,
yeah.
especially this paranormal activity. It's just that energy is real. That those spirits and it's all real.
I've got a
And
photograph of me at my bedroom door, and there's babies' faces round me, like orbs. I'll have to send it you, Rick. It's one
okay.
Darren found on his camera. I look aside. I've just got up and I'm like, I've got the greatest, grumpiest face looking at him because I just woke up. But it's got all these orbs, and he found it, and it was in amongst a group of, you know how they do clicker shots, and there were so many shots, but these orbs only appeared on one, and it looks like babies are around me. That's the only physical photo I've got where you can see actual spirits. I couldn't see them at the time. I didn't know they were there. But, you know, that is a physical photo. And we've got, what do you call it, Rick? When we record voices. Oh, shit.
It's one of those recorders.
Yeah, one of, you know, the dictaphones.
Yeah, I have one here.
Yeah. Well, we've got
A voice recorder. I have.
Darren's mum on it going, Darren. Like that on it. Well,
my
yeah. Well,
I got my spirit box.
yeah. He had a big rude awakening after that because he was messing
with the recorder, but I gotta find it. I don't think I have it here.
Yeah, he was messing about with stuff without protecting himself. Let's just be warned.
Yeah.
Because in the middle of the night, about a week or so later, we had his mum. He'd actually bought his mum a TV for her 70th. She died when she was 74. So we had it, and he had it in the bedroom to watch. And he was watching it. I still laugh to this day. It terrified the life out of him. But he'd been doing the, what's it called? EVPs, are they? Electronic voice.
Yeah. Yeah, electronic voice phenomenon.
That's it. Well, he was playing.
EVP.
Yeah, he was playing with that, and he'd been doing it for days without protecting him. And I warned him, when you start doing stuff like that, you need to protect yourself. You need to cleanse the area. Blah de blah de blah. Well, he got his warning. He was watching the telly, and I swear to God, I thought we'd been in an earthquake or a bomb had dropped. He said the telly blew up. He said this woman come out. He said half her hair was white, half her hair was black, and went rah, out of the television at him. Just went like that, and he jumped. Consequently, knocked me nearly flying out the bed, going ah, ah, and he really was distraught. He'd tell you himself he's upstairs. And as soon as he told me what had happened, I said, it's your mum. I said, you've just been warned big time not to mess about with stuff. without protecting yourself. I said, you shouldn't even really use tarot without protecting yourself. You've got to have some form of protection. Otherwise, anything could get in. And it will.
Oh yeah,
It
it
will.
will. And
And it did.
it's like a roller coaster ride
Yeah.
with spirits. I've dealt with them.
Yeah, he never did it again.
Hmm.
He never did it again.
I have a question for you, Maggie.
Yeah, sure.
About the dream. Are you saying that I might if it was a lucid dream? Are you saying that I could have been in the future?
Yeah. Or
Mm-hmm.
seeing your future self in a future place. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not on your own with people having them types of dreams at the minute. There's an
Mm-hmm.
awful lot of people having them types of dreams. And as Rick said, we're coming up to a pole shift, whether people want to believe it or not. It's coming.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It happens. It's historical. It's something that happened that can't be stopped. They can call it what they like. It's just one of them things. It's not climate change.
Yeah.
Or
So.
whatever they're going to put the thing on. This is all the distractions from finding the truth as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It is. I mean, I was reading this book of Ralph Epperson from 1989 called The New World Order. And it was fascinating book because it was first of all, it was describing, for example, what did Ronald Reagan have in hand when he was inaugurated as a president of the United States. And these kind of things about Masonic stuff and Masonic symbols and stuff. But also, he described already then attacks against family, against sexes, uh, like biology, these kind of things, like very accurate
Yeah,
description what will happen in the future. And I was like
yeah,
blown away, like what the and how the pyramid presents the power and all these kind of symbolic meanings and serpents about Lucifer and this stuff like the Masons Freemasons want to
my
replace
husband, I tell you,
religion with serving so-called evil, which is actually real God, supposedly called
yeah,
Lucifer,
yeah,
which is called the serpent. So
yeah.
it was
Well,
like,
even the pyramids inverted. They like to you to believe there's just this little amount at the top, and then it goes down to earth. It's the other way round. They're the little people. We're actually the bigger people, but we just don't believe it. That's my belief. That's
yeah,
even been inverted. There's more of us than there is them.
yeah.
And
By the way, did you know that there are two islands in Antarctica? Other one is called Deception Island, and one of them is called Rothschild Island. And I wonder why.
Yeah, yeah.
What are we not told?
We're not told anything. It's like Antarctica. Would any of us be able to visit anywhere around that area? No. But there's lots of things we can't do, or they make us believe we can't do. But we're living in a sci-fi film. Are you all right, Rick?
Yeah, just the energy is just like I was looking for something. Like I'm always looking for something. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like I have my EVP, but it's my recorder. But I think I have it
Hmm.
in the room
Yeah.
because I don't see it here. So oh, it's over there. Okay. But I'm still looking for something else. Always looking for something. Um, okay. That's my old pendulum that I had here. I can put it together. But this one is silver. Um, and it's a pendulum that I had. It's with a crystal. I forgot which crystal was this one. This is like a smoky quartz.
Yeah. Nice to
Um,
work with.
that
Mine's
I
goldstone.
Yeah, I have my other pendulum that I
Well, I've
use
got a
is
few. I've got an amethyst one. I've got a necklace one.
hmm that other pendulum that I use is with the Virgin Mary and
Yeah.
with meteorite.
Yeah. Well,
What
this
a
one that
combination!
I wear, this onyx one, Darren bought it me before I went to Lord's. I don't know
hmm
whether you know the story of Bernadette and
Hmm.
Lord. Well, I went there on one of them pilgrimages as a
hmm
handmaiden. There was 500 Catholics on one plane. My husband got me this because he was terrified. There'd been a plane bomb down and he thought someone was going to be aiming at that. It was a
hmm
beautiful experience because we got to help the sick go
hmm
to the waters. But I actually went in the waters, and to say they're miraculous is an understatement because you go into this, oh, it's hard to describe. You walk into this long, wide, like bathtub, if you like, with the nuns, and you've just got a sheet wrapped around you, and they kneel you down, then you stand up, and they dip you in the water, and you come out. Now, anybody knows when you've been in the bath, no matter how much you've towelled yourself or anything, you cannot get out jeans or anything. You can't pull them up your legs because they stick because you're still damp. I come out, there was no towels or nothing. I come out that water and I was bone dry. I can't explain it. The water I brought back from there's got all like opalite flakes in it. It's upstairs. I'll have to show it when I do a show one day.
hmm
It's the minerals in that water is just unreal.
hmm
You just can't describe it unless you go to that place. But unfortunately, it's been commercialised, and now there's 6 foot glow in the dark Marys, 6 foot glow in the dark rosary beads, and all sorts. The actual story of the place has been destroyed, if you know what I mean.
The essence has been
Yeah,
destroyed.
but I could feel it. On the plane, we had nurses, doctors. We also had psychologists because apparently people can go funny there when they go. It's a place where they've got walking sticks stuck on the side where people have been healed. But now they've got a huge scientific labs because a lot of people were faking it.
hmm
But it's hard to describe because you see people being wheeled on stretchers, at end of life, and it just humbles you because their last hope and faith is in the waters. But there is something in that water. You don't come out just bone dry out of any wet situation. You just don't. And I did.
hmm I just came across this deck that I forgot about, and it's a really X-rated deck.
Oh, right.
I was like, I knew it was in one of these bags, and I was like, let me see what's in this bag, and sure enough,
Is it
um,
the sexual one?
yeah,
Or
very sexual.
yeah.
Yeah,
Has it got
very.
red backing?
It's the Cameron tarot.
No, I've not heard of that one, thankfully. You know that tarot readers, if there's a little bit of a boob or anything showing on a tarot card reading now, they get their show taken down.
Yeah, this one has boobs, wee wees, there's fluffy dumping. There's
Now,
a
Rick,
lot.
come down, Rick. You're killing Maggie to laugh.
It's a lot going on here.
Oh, I can show you my favourite piece here. It's all right. It's very decent.
I'm just going through the deck. I'm looking at the pictures. I was like, oh my goodness.
Do you like her?
This is the deck that Doc likes. Like he always likes to get
Uh-huh.
a reading from this deck.
She's a tree.
Ah.
I absolutely love her.
Oh, hold on. Let me spotlight it. Hold on. Let me spot you. There we go.
Yeah.
Hello to Moonton and Mrs. Seven Serpents.
Hi, Mutan. Hi,
Hi.
Seven.
Yeah, you can't really
That's
So
pretty.
Moonton
she's
said
a
that she's
tree.
going to listen. She's going to
Um,
listen us before passing out. So
all right, that's what's up. That's good. That's a good thing. So pretty.
Yeah. She was £3 from a second-hand shop. But I fell in
Okay.
love with her. You can't really can't do justice here on this phone.
is it Lilith?
You know what? I thought that the other day. Now I've had a donkey's years. I must have had a 15 or more years.
Yeah, these cards are way too like
Risque.
there's some there's some that are not like, but majority of it, like 99% of it, it's risky. Like it's this is aggressive. I thought the Kama Sutra cards were bad. This is worse. I'm like, this is like the Doc deck. This is the deck that he likes to get readings from. But I usually do that in bit.
I'll have to take a photo of her and then you can put her up properly, Rick.
Yeah, I have my little recorder. Hold on, let me take you off the here.
Is Doc moving? Is Doc having his move this week?
I think he saw his realtor yesterday, so I don't know how that's going.
Oh,
This is the
okay.
recorder.
Oh yeah, I've got one like that.
Yeah, this is why I use this my digital EVP, and I have the cassette one.
Yeah, the cassette one is the one we've got because I've got my dad singing to my mum before he passed on a tape.
I use both.
Yeah.
Like, during investigation, I use both. I use the digital and the tape.
Yeah.
And then if I hear something in the tape, I'll confirm it with the digital.
I'd love to do that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear another weird dream?
Yeah, go for it.
From the same night or day actually. It was again like it was like a movie scene. I was like hijacking this army truck, green army truck, like Rambo does in the first movie. You know, like in the end of the movie, he hijacks a truck and asks Robert A. that what does he have in the back and so forth. And I hijacked it, got cops after me, and it turned out to a real mess. Like no shooting or anything, but like I was in Lapland, which is in northern Finland,
Yeah.
and I had I saw one car which was a white Mercedes Benz, I believe one of the more expensive ones. I somehow got it off the road, and then I started to run from the scene, and there was only one cop who realized my direction. Where did I run? And he like started to run after me, and I I turned around and like I was ready to say that why can't you just leave me alone? Like I don't want to hurt you or anything like that
Yeah.
or anything like just let me go into the woods and I will be fine. And we came to this square which was clear from the trees, and he sat on a stump, and I was sitting on the grass, and I was like, "Who are you?" And he said that his name was Michael in Finnish, like Michael. He was in his
Yeah.
30s, and he was having this police uniform, like regular one. And something told me that if I start to wrestle with him, he will be the winner without a doubt. Like I had no doubt in my mind
Yeah.
that if I start wrestling a match, I'm not going to win it. Like, and uh, then he claimed to be my higher self actually,
Yeah.
and the I was looking at he had a gun on his right side, as cops usually do, and I was looking at it, and I remember I was thinking like I want to borrow that gun to knock him out, so that I can escape. But somehow something told me that he's not going to let me do it. And then the dream ended, and I was like almost like in tears because I was feeling so. The energy I was feeling was so warm and loving, like I have never felt it from a regular person.
It was you loving you. That's what they can say, higher selves, whatever they want to say. It's you loving you. All the Barbie film, I couldn't watch it. I was doing
Okay.
stuff and my husband was watching it. He thought it was quite funny. But it literally telling you it's one person, but all these different Barbies and all these different Kens were all the one person. It was all the different attributes that you can display.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you choose to display them or not is up to you. But deep down
Mm-hmm.
inside of you, there must be something that's making you angry. Something has made you feel angry, maybe in the past, or maybe
Mm-hmm.
you're feeling angry about something. And that part of you dressed as authority because you recognised authority in the way that was dressed, even though it was you. If you'd have turned up as you yourself and said, "Oh, you can't do this," blah blah blah, you wouldn't have believed it. But because it was dressed as authority in your mind's
Mm-hmm.
eye, that's how you're communicating with yourself. So
Because
somewhere you need to deal with something, but not in an aggressive way.
yeah, because I knew that no matter how fast and how far could I have run in the dream, I couldn't have shaked him
Yeah,
away, like lose him,
yeah.
like. And
The first time I
yes,
met one of my aspects of myself, I know they call them higher selves and all that kind of thing.
mm-hmm,
I believe
mm-hmm,
it's an aspect of the self. I felt like you, the overwhelming feeling of the tears just flowed, and it was a happy tears. It wasn't sad. It was just overwhelming, really overwhelming the first time I connected, and I'll never forget it. And you won't either. You just won't. You'll never forget it.
Sorry,
You won't.
I
can feel
sorry,
it. I
I
know
had to.
exactly where you're coming from. And that's what I'd
Sorry.
normally do too.
Sorry, I had to do.
Yeah. No, it's a good thing.
Yeah, but you know, yeah. So because I have felt the energy before,
Yeah.
and someone has been visiting me for a while.
Yeah.
Like I have stirred something up, and it doesn't. I have tried to do banishings and I have tried to do exorcisms, and it works for a while,
A
like
minute.
maybe a week at most, and then like these sort of knocks in the middle of the room come back.
Yeah.
And I have been wondering that I have tried to ask like Smaug in the desolation of Smaug, like, who are you and where do you come from, may I ask? And I haven't got a reply until now, maybe. Looks like.
Yeah.
So my dreams have been crazy like this lately, like the spaceship and the running away from the cops and stuff, like really crazy stuff.
I still think it's something trying to tell you you're stronger than what you think you are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And not to be as frightened, but don't be aggressive with it, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's one who loses the plot. I have to take my own advice sometimes.
Maggie, with love, with all the love and warmth.
Yeah. I'll treble that.
I love your sense of humor.
Yeah, I got that from my dad. My mum always said that. A best friend. I'll always. Mind you, Pat said it as well. I always made him laugh. I think with humour, like Rick, when he starts giggling, I can't help it. I'm going to go into fits because I love his laugh and his smile. But I've got 5. I could plug myself into something, but I've got a feeling, you know, my husband needs me.
Yeah.
I was only coming down for 5 minutes to read for Rick, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's given me a lift. Now it's going to take me an hour to relax again.
Yeah.
But I don't mind. I love catching up with you guys. I really do. It's really helping me. It's really helping me at the minute. I don't know about anybody else.
You doing anything tomorrow?
Pardon?
Yeah, you doing anything tomorrow?
Not as far as I know. No.
Okay, because I'm gonna come on earlier tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be like an early day.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No worries.
I'll probably come on like around 11.
11.
Possibly.
7.
I'm gonna see if I could. I'm gonna see because I want to do a little laundry.
Yeah, I've got laundry to do.
7 Serpents is saying, if you understand the Snow White story, it's all about one person. The mother, the alchemy becomes obvious.
Yeah, that's why they're trying to change the story, and they're trying to like change everything about it.
Yeah, 7 puts it so much better than I can.
Yeah,
but it's true. Yeah, it really is true.
But there was this wonderful meme, by the way, reminding me. Do you know which character, which is the one character in the books or movies which will definitely stay as a white man, which doesn't ever change to a black man? Can you guess the character?
Mm.
You know what comes to my head? Santa Claus.
Well, yeah, that too, but maybe, but Tarzan, because they
Oh,
don't want to see a black man jumping from tree to tree like a monkey.
oh,
So Tarzan is definitely going to be a white alpha male, most
yeah.
likely.
I know. It's getting pretty dire, but it's all been done before.
Yeah, it's just repeat and changing, like making it more racism, and
Yeah,
it's like these days are just really. I'm happy that Hollywood's on strike. I'm happy that nothing's
Mm-hmm.
being written or being put into production. So a lot of, like, next year the movies are not going to be as good, and I think they're doing that on purpose because they want people to pay attention to something that's going to be big, that's going to be happening. If it's the war always brings up ratings. It brings up a
yeah,
lot of money, um, financially for the news industry.
Mm-hmm.
They're all part of the game, and ratings for them means money.
yeah. Did you go
So,
see that film, Rick?
I saw it and it's okay. It's
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 okay.
okay. It's something I would probably would see it better at home.
Yeah,
Sorry,
And
I'll wait for the
sorry.
cam version.
Which movie?
the
Sorry.
Nun
The
too.
Nun. It's the new Conjuring one, isn't it?
The Nun too. Oh, but there's a
Okay.
new one
Okay.
that I want to go see is the Exorcist, Believer.
Mm-hmm. I
That's
decided.
what I want to
Mm-hmm.
watch. It comes out next month, and I think it's like this October 6th, or I know it's the date. Damn, it was October. Yeah, October 6th. It was on Friday. Um,
That's
it
the day.
looks very interesting.
Yeah. On
These
that note,
Exorcist movies
I'm
are
gonna
very telling.
I'm gonna watch you from upstairs. I'm gonna plug you back in, but I'll be listening and
What
typing.
Okay.
what was the second last Bond movie, which ended with the uh, Blofeld ending with the helicopter on the bridge and so forth? What's the name of it? No Time to Die is not is the last one, but what the one before? What's
I
it called?
couldn't tell you, but I really have to go because I'm on 2%.
Okay,
I love
Okay.
you guys.
okay.
Bye.
Take care, all of you. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Maggie. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night. She'll be in the chat room and so forth. But I can't really tell you. I've
But you
seen
know
the
what
Bond movies. I don't think I've seen them
you know
all.
you know what I mean of.
Like
You know
the
the
Bond
movie.
movies. Like the
Yeah,
Bond movies.
the second, not Casino Royale, but I think it's the next
The
one
newer
after.
ones. So you're talking
Huh?
about the new Bond movies.
Yeah, David Craig, I think is the actor. Anyhow, I decided that that's probably going to be the last movie ever I go to watch in the movie theaters
Oh, they
because
haven't
all of this
released it out
racing.
yet. That's right, because they pushed it back because of the virus, and they pushed that movie
Yeah,
back. That's
what's the
true.
name of the second last one movie? Seven Serpents, give us a hand here, or I'll be. You are
The
good at these.
second, I don't know. I'm not big on Bond.
Daniel Craig did 3 Bond movies, if I remember, and it's
Hmm.
the middle one of those.
Bomb movies are just like Mission Impossible. It's like they're kind of like the same. They're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
it's
But
just
anyhow, I decided that they changed the Bond archetype, Bond archetypes too much to wokeism, so they can keep their shit, and I'm not going to see another single movie. I didn't go to watch Jurassic World, for example, or the latest Batman movie or anything like that.
oh hell no, I didn't watch
You
that
know,
shit.
you know, like I'm done. I'm done
The
with
only
the
one,
woke. I'm
the
done
only
with the
one
woke
that has
shit.
me
So,
interested, the only one that has me interested is the Exorcist movie because all the Exorcist movies I love the original, but then I see the
mm,
other ones and I just try to blend them in my mind. And this one I'm kind of interested in watching it. It does looks very intense, and I'll give my opinion on it. Um, it's gonna be an interesting movie. It's not
mm,
for it's a rated R movie, and the preview it looks so intense. So
mm-hmm,
um, I'll give my opinion on it. I'll go watch that one. That's the only one that I really saw that I wanted to go see.
mm-hmm, yeah,
I've been a fan of The Exorcist.
mm-hmm,
It's based on true story.
yeah,
Well, they kind of exaggerated now with the newer ones, but it's all like the original was like based on a true story, and they just changed the sex of the individual, and it was not in London. It was more like in the United States where that happened, and it was the family sold the rights, for their story to
sorry,
be put in
yeah,
the movie.
sorry. Daniel Craig has done 4 Bond movies: Casino Royale, No Time to Die, Skyfall, and Spectre, which was 2015, and it was Spectre. I decided that that's the last Bond movie ever I'm going to watch because they changed the characters too much.
Oh
And
yeah, they're gonna
also,
change them again. They're gonna go with the young, younger actor, probably, more popular.
mm,
It's always a repeat cycle. You know what I mean? It's just they're always gonna bring someone else to carry the
mhm,
torch.
mhm,
But
mhm,
one
yeah,
thing that I could touch back with the exorcism, um, very real, very
mhm,
true. Catholic
yeah,
Church has a lot of stories and about it, and
yeah,
how
yeah, they do.
people get possessed by energy, and
Mhm,
it's and the fact that this movie's coming out right, and it's like everything Hollywood does, it's all premeditated.
oh yeah,
Like
oh yeah,
everything's
oh yeah.
been written and put in film, and it's just waiting, sitting and waiting to be released, and it's gonna be intense. That movie's gonna be intense. I'll let you guys know. That's gonna be in about what 2-3 weeks from now. So yeah, tomorrow I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm going to the Biggie at night. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and
Mhm,
it's not gonna be good weather. I mean, it all depends. All depends. I don't want to get wet, so we're not carrying no damn umbrella throughout the whole place. Just not gonna do
mhm,
that. But we'll see. Depending on the weather tomorrow, what I'll end up doing. Um,
mhm. I'm
what
just
time?
working and sleeping.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off of here in half an hour. Well, so let's do in 35 minutes.
Mhm.
I'll get off.
No, I mean tomorrow. today, tomorrow, and on Tuesday, I'm just working and sleeping and having rest. And then
Yeah.
on Wednesday, I plan to return to the gym properly.
Yeah.
So,
I'm thinking that tomorrow, depending on what I'm doing, if I'm gonna go to the fair and stuff like that, I'm not
mhm,
sure if I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do because if I have to do laundry, that I'm gonna be there for a while, and um,
mhm,
now I'm gonna be a little tired, but um, I'm just thinking because if I go to the fair, I'm gonna be there for a few hours. I won't get back home till about 8. Um, then I can do a show. It's gonna be a late show then. I'm not sure about tomorrow. I'm trying to figure
mhm.
out. Let's see if I have the time and I'll come on and I'll do something and then.
Yeah.
But I
By the
don't
way, I didn't.
depend on the weather tomorrow.
Uh, by the way, I didn't get enough notification that you are going to be on.
Yeah,
I just happened. I happened to see you online, and
yeah. No, I did. Let's see how long did I put it for this time. Um, I had scheduled the show. Well, it doesn't tell me here.
mhm,
Um, I scheduled the show about I want to say 10 to 8 minutes before I started. It was just
mhm,
like a spur in the moment type of thing, and sometimes notifications are not being sent out. Like YouTube is it's just weird, and sometimes they do. Like you'll get like a email
mhm.
saying that the show started, or a mess like on the phones. They usually get like when they go
Usually,
live.
if I get a notification, I get it on the phone. So,
It's mostly on the phone, on the computer. I'm sure on the computer so much. I
mhm,
mean, I'm not, because other shows that go on, sometimes I don't even get notification either. So it's like,
mhm,
what good of having notification if it's not fucking working right? That pisses off Paula. Paula
mhm,
gets so mad. She's like, I could hear her like cursing out YouTube, like you motherfuckers, and you know how she gets. She raises the
mhm,
energy.
mhm,
It'll be a
mhm,
Apollo moment.
mhm.
That's what I call when it's high energy and it goes like too high. I say that's Apollo moment. Curse them out, you motherfuckers.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, man, it's just keep dreaming, keep like trying to remember your dreams.
Mhm.
It's always good to have either you can do it on your phone or you can write it on a paper, write out your dream
I
so
know I
that
should have.
way
I
you don't
know I should
forget.
have a dream journal.
Yeah, definitely. Just a pad, a paper, just one of
Yeah,
those
I
yellow,
know.
and a pen, and just when you wake up, grab it, write down description of the dream and so forth, and just try to document it to the best of your capabilities. Don't try to force your dreams. It's like let it happen, and then when you wake up, it's literally you got to write it down as soon as possible because it
Mm.
really slips out of mind and so quick. It's
But
like
yeah, but I'm
very
surprised I
easy.
remembered both dreams because they were on
Hmm.
Saturday. They
Yeah,
were
that
like
happens.
yesterday.
Yeah, I remember
So,
a lot of my dreams, and it's like
uh-huh,
let's just keep it there, and I'm like, okay.
hmm
But I dream all the time. I dream like during my late cycle of my REM sleep is where my elusive dreams happens. Um,
hmm
yeah, I'm a big time dreamer.
hmm
Um,
And if I didn't say, then I say now hello to Albi as well.
yeah, I'll be there chilling.
Hmm
Gonna
Yeah.
see here. Where's yeah? Where my I was gonna say where the hell my joint went. I had my joint. My joint disappeared.
Hmm.
Oh Lord. Okay,
Hmm.
it must have fallen somewhere. Because I don't see my joint. I'm not gonna go searching for this.
It doesn't want to go smoke in there.
Damn, I wonder where the hell I put it at for sure. Like for real. I'm like, what the hell are you hiding? As I rolled up a joint and I was like, it must have
Hmm.
fell somewhere when I
Hmm.
yeah, that shit disappeared. What the fuck? I gotta
You have a
go back.
trickster there.
Yeah, no, I have that's a problem. Because
You have a
I don't
trickster.
I don't know where I
Moving
put
stuff.
that medicine at.
Moving stuff around.
No, I put it somewhere. I don't know if it fell because I was putting this thing on my phone, and I know I rolled up a joint, and I know I didn't smoke that bitch. So
Oh, don't be like that.
I don't know where I put it. I don't know where it fell. I'm very that's not like I'm looking for something. It's like it might be my joint because I
Hmm.
don't know where I put it at now. Wow, that's weird.
Hmm.
See it on the floor, but I don't see it on the floor. I don't think I dropped anything.
Hmm.
Wow, that is so weird. Huh. That is funny.
Hmm.
I don't. I'll find it, but I'm not gonna find it like right now because the bitch is hiding somewhere. I was like, how
I
far
hid.
could it have
I hid
gone?
it. I hid it from you. Ha.
Nah, it's. I don't know where I put it at. To be honest with you, because I was looking for shit, and then I don't know
Hmm.
if it fell into one of the drawers. I don't see it here.
Hmm.
Um. Oh well. It's not like I don't have more there, but fuck, I had it rolled up. I think it's underneath the
Hmm.
laptop somewhere. Let me see.
Hmm.
No, it's not here. Mm, That's oops. Damn, my candle spilled.
Hmm.
Let me get hold on. Let me get something for it because I know my joint is somewhere around. Fuck.
You're right, Seven. He did. So are you still working, Seven Serpents? I
Let's
think
see.
you are still working. Michael the Ghost stole your spliff, says Seven Serpents.
Yeah, no, it's just a fucking. I'm making more of a mess than anything.
Uh,
Because I put it somewhere and I don't know where the hell it went to.
uh, yeah, Seven Serpents is working as well, so
Oh, he's working. What's
yeah,
up?
he's working. Yeah.
No, I gotta clean this. I have a because I spilled some of the candle on here and I have something to clean it.
Naughty boy.
I just don't know where I put my joint. That's so fucking crazy. 'Cause
Uh-huh.
did no, but I rolled up another one. I know I rolled up another one. You could go back and watch. You see, I don't think I smoked it.
Not on my time.
Shit. Maybe I just smoked it and I'm going a little.
Uh-huh. Mm. Seven, what kind of work do you do at the moment? I know you're listening. I know you're probably listening. So,
Yeah.
what do you do for work? What do you do for work, Seven?
Clean this little wax mess that I did here on the table. I got something to clean it. So.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then the joint mysteriously appears.
Yeah, I don't know if I smoked it. I'm just going like, did I smoke that bitch? I'm trying to question.
You have to watch this show after again.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it. I just gotta clean it up.
Okay, cool.
Candle wax. So I'm just gonna clean that bitch up. Roll me another joint. Probably like a little joint, nothing too big.
So we are working class people because I'm a cab driver. So
Maybe. Yeah. See, I like this goof off. Sometimes, when the candle spills, this goof off really picks it up.
Mm-hmm.
And it leaves the table nice. But because I spilled the candle by mistake. So it's like it's to work. But I don't know. I think I probably smoked that joint, man.
Mm-hmm.
I probably smoked it but I could have sworn I rolled one up. That's why I'm baffled a little bit.
To my knowledge, you smoked only one joint.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta go back and watch. It gives me a reason to go back and watch.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Now I got all this
Mm-hmm.
wax to pick up, which I got a good amount of. Like Sunday cleaning. Oh, but they did a real good job on it. It's like it wasn't, the wax. It was hot, so.
Well, you have to roll another. You have to roll another one. Then you have one ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I found it.
You did?
Yeah, I just found it.
All
Right
right.
after, so everything happens for a reason.
Uh-huh.
I needed to do this for something because I needed to focus.
Mm-hmm.
But I found it.
All right.
Smoke that up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. What a moment. I was like, the candle tipped over. I was like, what the fuck?
Uh-huh. Tonight I was wearing a beanie in my head for the first time in this autumn.
Yours what?
A beanie.
A beanie?
Like I will show you.
Yeah, the head cover.
This one.
Yeah, the head cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have this out here. It hasn't been that season. It hasn't gotten that cold here yet. I mean, it's been getting chilly, but not enough
it's
to put.
it's quite chilly here.
Yeah, it's not. Hasn't
10 degrees Celsius.
Okay, a little chilly.
Yeah, but now the wind has calmed down, so it's not so windy anymore as it was earlier in the evening. So it's not that chilly, but still.
Yeah. I gotta wash my hands real quick because I got that
Candle wax.
off on my hands. So let me go wash my hands real quick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just give me a minute.
Yeah, sure. No problem. What do you guys think? Is the world going to destroy itself? Or are we going to get our senses back and start talking about peace and getting along with each other? Or are we going towards a war like these great demons say, Azazel, Paimon, and Abaddon? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section, okay? Or in the chat. Because I think that there is big chance for a bigger war if things go like this. So better be prepared. Uh-huh. I think there's going to be a war, sadly. I have my book out bag ready and I can be a week in the nature, even without fire. So I'm prepared in that regard. I don't know yet how to put traps, but I'm learning it. How to set up traps.
Yeah,
So
I'm back. I'm back.
you're back. I was
think,
trying to take. I was trying to take the lead for a while.
I think I'm gonna save this joint for tomorrow since it gave me so much of a hassle. Let's move that bitch tomorrow.
All right.
But because I'm only gonna be here for another 17 minutes. Let me see. Yeah, 17 minutes, and then we're gonna driving a forklift. Okay. You know who I was thinking about the other day? Well, actually, it was today and the other day. I was thinking about someone, Seven Serpents knows, and some of the old and the ones that are here older. What's his name? Milky Way, Sunshine, or what's his Milky Way? Damn, I forgot his now he came into thought and then he just disappeared. So he's playing games. He's a funny guy. Milky Way Weekly or something like that. Milky Way Weekly. He was a YouTuber, and he did shows and so forth. And he used to have other psychics there, and they used to do readings and so forth. And he did like kind of what I did, like what I've been doing. Like he started doing it, and he had passed away, and his energy. I was feeling his energy earlier. For some reason, I was feeling his energy. It was pretty strong energy. But I've been feeling a lot of that people that have passed energy. I've been feeling them. It's like the spirit world is always active. They're always in dreams, and even when I'm awake, they're always there. They're always talking. It's so weird because it's like I compare it to that movie, Sleep Doctor Sleep.
Yeah.
I compare it to that, like the voices that I hear.
Okay.
And so forth. So, have you ever seen that movie, Doctor Sleep?
I'm not sure. I need to Google it. Could be that I have seen, but could be that I haven't. I can't
It's
remember.
about. It's like a
I
3-hour
probably
movie.
haven't. Uh-huh.
It's like a. Dude, I think it's about 3 hours. That movie. I
Wow.
think if you haven't seen it, it's good to. It's a good watch. It is a good movie.
Okay. I need to watch it.
Yeah, I recommend it. It's
Mm-hmm.
very interesting. It's a continuation of The Shining. It's kind of like a continuation of The Shining. So
Yeah. Yeah. What
yeah.
was the movie Bruce Willis made back in the days, 30 or 20 something years ago, 12 Monkeys or something?
He has done so many movies, man. Die Hard. Um,
I mean, the
he's been
12
in 12
Monkeys is
Monkeys.
almost exactly like this so-called COVID case,
He
almost.
was he was in
Was it
what was that
was it
movie?
12
One with the
Monkeys?
ghosts. What's that one with the ghosts? The fuck, I forgot the name of the movie now.
Can you remember something?
The one with that he sees the spirit, the little boy, and
Oh yeah,
he gets
yeah.
killed.
He's special agent or something, and
No, he wasn't an agent. He was
or was he
like
a
a psychologist.
psychologist or something?
Yeah, he was like a psychologist, and he was murdered,
Yeah.
and his spirit and so forth, stayed here, and then he started helping another spirit, and like it was just
Mm-hmm.
you have to like it still was just a weird movie from the very beginning until he
Mm-hmm.
realizes that he's dead, that he was killed.
Mm-hmm.
So you're seeing it from a spirit point of view, and
Oh,
it's a pretty cool movie.
Uh-huh. Thunderstorms are so cool. Mrs.
Mm-hmm.
Seven Serpents is writing, we are having glorious thunderstorms right now.
Oh, a
Oh
lot of
wow.
energy,
Yeah.
thunderstorms.
Do you remember Mrs. Seven? Was it 12 Monkeys? Uh,
12
the
Monkeys. That's
Bruce
with Brad
Willis
Pitt
Bruce Willis movie he made.
and Brad Pitt.
Weird one also.
Yeah, Brad Pitt was in that movie. He was a main character in that movie.
Yeah.
Um, Bruce Willis was just he was the time traveler. He was a traveler. It was basically trying to prevent something from happening.
Mm-hmm.
Maggie, like thunderstorms. We're supposed to get those we're supposed to get thunderstorms here tomorrow. There's supposed to be a system that's supposed to come up through the coast. It's going to be kind of like a nor'easter, but it's not cold enough. Because if it was January and the system was coming up like that, it would have been getting a heavy snowstorm. But we're in September, so
Well, that's why I love you, Maggie. I love thunderstorms too.
yeah, thunderstorms are good.
So
I just hate
yeah,
the feeling of the pain.
yeah.
You know, a lot
So
of pain.
Mrs. Seven, yeah. Sorry if I interrupt you for a moment, Rick. My apology. But just saying to Mrs. Seven Serpent, so it was 12 Monkeys, the Willis movie.
Yeah, him and
Yeah,
Brad Pitt.
yeah. Okay, I remember then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was
All
put
right.
in this chair, and then they had this device, and they did all
Yeah,
this stuff, and
he
yeah,
tried to stop a virus leak or bacteria leak. In the end,
yeah, it's it's a good movie. I
yeah.
have it. I own it.
Uh-huh.
I gotta do movie nights, like do a whole
Mm-hmm.
lineup, and then put the schedule out. And if people want to come watch, they can come watch.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have a lot of movies that I go through my libraries, my library movies, and I like all different types of movies. So,
Hmm.
but I think the last one for the season for this year is going to be that. Unless something else really good comes out, but I think that Exorcist movie, Exorcist Beginning, is. I think I want to invest in watching that when it comes out.
Yeah.
Um,
Stallone had these, I think, two of his latest movies, like Expendables 1, and then the first, uh, what was it, where he break out from a jail as Ray Breslin. What's the name of the movie?
who Bruce Willis breaks out of jail?
No, Stallone, Sylvester Stallone. He
Sylvester
breaks out.
Stallone. Escape?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Escape, I think it's the name.
Mm-hmm. I don't
So,
know. That man has done so many movies too. It's
hmm
like
he has.
he's not a bad actor. He's all right. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes it's just hard to understand
Do
them.
you
But
remember? Do you remember Demolition Man with Wesley Snipes and Sandra Bullock and
mm-hmm.
Sylvester? I think it's pretty close what the left would want somehow.
Yeah, but I still feel like the world is like The Running Man.
Yeah,
The movie The Running
yeah,
Man.
yeah, yeah. Although at the moment looks like that, generally speaking, the political left of the world wants war rather
No,
than
and
peace.
and you know what? They're gonna get it because they're in power.
Hmm.
So they're gonna get it. It's gonna happen because it's the final countdown, and we're
Hmm.
entering like one. We have like a year and 1 month of this Biden dude.
Hmm.
Um, I'm waiting for him to fall and break his hip,
And
and
it's going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible for you guys, and it's
yeah,
going to be for
because
the rest of the
once
world too. But
once Harris takes over, the world is gonna be like, "Oh, we're gonna take advantage of this shit, and we're gonna do whatever
oh
we
yeah,
want," because
oh yeah.
she doesn't have the brains to freaking think and like I don't know. She's
Only thing she can do is have this freaky laugh.
yes, that's what she does. Is laugh. She laughs and then she doesn't make any sense. But yeah, you're right, Maggie. Brian, Milky Way Weekly. Yep, bless him. Yeah, he was a good one. He went early. He died young. But
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna watch a movie tonight. I don't know what movie I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch a movie. Um, gonna be out of here in 6 minutes.
Hmm. Yeah.
I hope everyone had a good show, a good day, and I'll
Hmm.
do this
I have
tomorrow. I'm
still
not sure what time I'm gonna come tomorrow, but I'm gonna be on here
okay.
tomorrow.
I have to keep eye on you.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what time I'm gonna come on.
Mm,
I
yeah,
really don't because I had the appointment, but then I want to do laundry,
yeah.
and then that takes a few hours to do. And then depending on the weather is whether if I go to the fair or not. I
You
think
can
it's gonna
always send
be
me a message just in case.
yeah, I think it's gonna be a no for tomorrow.
Okay.
And then well, as far as going to the fair, but then if I don't go to the fair, then I'll just come on here earlier. Probably like 4 o'clock, the latest. I
Mm,
could probably do something. Um,
okay.
but I'll fight. I'll figure it out tomorrow. because it's
Mm-hmm.
just I'm gonna be so busy in the daytime. I got a doctor's appointment, and then after the doctor's appointment, I'm gonna do laundry. Then after I'm done laundry, gotta figure out what the weather's gonna be like. I've been hurting today, so I've been tired and hurting, and that usually is a sign that like inclement weather's coming. I usually feel it like a day before it happens. So, um, and if it does rain, then I'll just come on here, and then I'll definitely gonna have to pass by the dispensary tomorrow and get some medicine, and then come on. Thank you for my reading, Maggie. I appreciate that. That was
Thanks, yeah, and thanks, Maggie, for your comment about the last about the dreams. I was really wondering what's going on with them. So thank you, Maggie. And I envy Mr. Seven Serpents. I envy you because Mrs. Seven Serpents is saying, "I'm out of here. I'm out here in my nightie. I can't hear a thing over the rain wall." So I envy Mr. Seven now. Seven Serpents now.
Yeah, enjoy that rainfall. Enjoy that thunderstorm. It's rain is so smoothing. I love the rain, but it just brings me so much pain. Um, the day before it always hurts me.
So tomorrow we'll talk about boobs. Huh?
Tomorrow.
Oh, you can't remember. We talked about boobs with Doc in his chat the other day.
Yeah,
We were just having a good laugh.
Doc is having. I think he dealt with the realtor. I think between yesterday and today. I think it was today also, and they're out looking at they're where they're going to be living. So that's always a process. So I know he has to focus on that. He can't be on here and trying to produce shows while he's busy trying to take care of his life.
Yeah.
So
anyhow, I will drop off and see you tomorrow most likely, Rick. And thanks for the show again.
No worry, buddy.
I'm going out for a smoke. I have been 80 minutes without passengers, so it's really quiet here. So I have time for a smoke.
All right, man.
Regular one.
Regular smoke. Enjoy.
Okay, breasts, not boobs. Okay,
Right.
breasts. All right. Good night, guys and gals.
Yeah. So it's just a nice nightcap. Good ending to the show. I appreciate every single one of you guys so much. I want everyone to have a good day, a good morning, and a good night. And definitely we'll catch you guys later. And not 100% sure about tomorrow, but I'll try to make my way in here at least at a reasonable time so Maggie could be a part of it. I don't know who's coming on tomorrow. I don't know if Illusions is going to come on like on his channel or if Seven's going to do something spontaneous. We'll see. Yeah, because it's been a while since Seven done anything. But I'll be here tomorrow. With that said, have a good night, man. And
You too, man.
I'll catch everybody else on the flip side. Peace.